So I'm talking with Fred. He's at the Knott's Berry Farm and he builds birdhouses, among other things. So tell me, how long have you been building birdhouses?
I've been building birdhouses about 35 years, but at Knott's Berry Farm, this is our 20th year. I started out with just a handful. I thought, let me try this here. And you know, they sold, and I thought, I'm going to start making more. So over the years, when we do a show like the Boysenberry show or the Winter show, I usually sell about 150 birdhouses or more. I try to stock on hand at home about 100 birdhouses or so, and I would be so bored if it was like an assembly. All of them are individual, all one of a kind. I sell reasonable, so everybody can afford one. They're all $28 each. They vary in sizes, but there's no two alike. And I use a lot of twigs. I go to Cambria up north and get a lot of my driftwood. I incorporate that on there. So it's and I do the shabby chic and I do the more country. I prefer the country, what I like, because I'm at Knott's Berry Farm almost all year off and on, and I like that barn look. So that's kind of my story. It's kind of my passion. I work every day in the garage, up to 8 to 9 hours a day. I can do a half a dozen a day easily. It's just been. I can't wait to get up in the morning and go out in the garage.
So what inspired you to do it in the first place?
Well, my mom was an artist, so I was a little kid, 8, 9 years old. I would help her spray paint. I would get her paints out and stuff. So I think that inspiration of her, it kind of rubbed off on me. You know, that's what I think. So and I have painted all my life. I do all the paintings here also. So it's anything to do with art. I enjoy, and I enjoy Knott's Berry Farm. This is our main show. Now we used to do other shows a lot, but we do this kind of exclusive because it takes me time to build them, and I need a large inventory. So, and we're here in the winter and in the summer. We're here in the winter usually about 6 to 8 weeks. So it's and I've sold them to I have customers from around the world that have been here at Knott's. So that's my story.
So where can they find you if they don't come to Knott's?
It's mainly usually on social media. I live in La Mirada, California, and we have it's called The Neighborhood, and often I will advertise items on there or on my Facebook page. It's under Fred, and it's going to be Passalacqua. It's the last name. That is probably the main thing. I don't do a lot of. I used to do street fairs and markets, but I really don't have time anymore. But I think the best way is mainly at Knott's. If they keep up on the dates when Knott's has their shows, they'll usually find me here in the same spot. I've been in the post office probably about 10 years now.
Okay. So anything you're most proud of your work? What do you take most your pride in?
Well, you know, I started about 3 years ago. Everybody says, Fred, why don't you do roosters and why don't you do like chickens? Well, you know, I struggled with them for the longest time. I had a hard time with them. I practiced, and I made a few of them, but they didn't turn out very good. So about 3 years ago, I practiced so long. I made about 100 roosters on various things, on pans, on shovels, on wood, and so my friend said, Fred, you got to stop this. You've made over 100 roosters already. She said, I said, well, I'm going to bring them to Knott's. And so I have brought them to Knott's, and I have some over here, and they have sold. I like the color of them. I'm an orange person, and you see, I always incorporate my orange colors, and we have a rooster here at Knott's called Rufus. He's been here for years, and I'm going to try to imitate him. I'm going to try to draw him and have him here soon too. And so that's I do tape anything. I've done chairs last year. I put roosters on chairs and on bread boxes and pots. So it's so you can find me at Knott's here, and if you like that country look, I have it here. But that's right now. That's kind of my passion. Is I love the birdhouses, but I also love the painting also. Yeah, and now it's because of the atmosphere here. It inspires me. You know, it was I guess Walter Knott, he put in his contract in when he sold that they can't change Ghost Town. It has to stay the same all the time, which is a good thing for older ones like me that remember as a kid. I don't want it to change. You know, it's just nice to stroll through here and see everything. So.
Well, thank you for taking the time for letting me interview you. And I'm going to show the viewers your booth and where it can be found. And hopefully you'll get more sales and they'll be able to find your work.
Well, thank you. I've enjoyed this.
And thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I'm at Fred's booth. Like I said, he has many birdhouses. Signs. Nice rustic. Very reasonably priced. And like you said, he's done lots of roosters. So if you're into roosters, this is the place to come. Little scenes. You can find Fred at the post office. It's great for nice Christmas gifts. So be sure to check out Fred. If you like what you're seeing so far, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, and thanks for watching.